The apocalypse as a stage, a world built on sand. The wind. It remains the only constant in a world built on sand and shattered promises. In the 10th century, China was not a nation. It was 1,000 bleeding wounds, a constellation of desperate kingdoms fighting over the corpse of the Tang dynasty. The 5 dynasties and 10 kingdoms. Say the name slowly. It sounds like a whisper of inevitable doom. This is the stage Everstone Games has chosen for Where Winds Meet. And in doing so, they have not just chosen a setting, they have embraced an apocalypse. This is not the serene bamboo forest Wuxia of old, where heroes glide solving simple moral riddles. This is a land heavy with consequence, where every blade drawn is a political statement. We are handed a sword, but the true burden is the overwhelming, agonizing freedom that comes with it. The developers promised an open world of infinite possibilities, and that, my friends, is the grandest, most terrifying illusion of all. This is not the serene bamboo forest Wuxia of old, where heroes glide solving simple moral riddles. This is a land heavy with consequence, where every blade drawn is a political statement. We are handed a sword, but the true burden is the overwhelming, agonizing freedom that comes with it. The developers promised an open world of infinite possibilities. And that, my friends, is the grandest, most terrifying illusion of all. This is the ultimate promise. This is the true weight of the sword. We wait, holding our breath, ready to begin the dance. Part 2. The Language of Steel. Wuxia Combat Philosophy. Raging Revision. Forget the tired, mindless rhythm of block and roll. The combat in Where Winds Meet is not some simplified console port. It is a philosophical conversation translated into steel. And if you think it's about button mashing, you've already lost the duel. This isn't about giving you a safety net. It's about demanding challenging precision, layered upon the near impossible grace of Wuxia. This fusion is the game's secret weapon, the defining feature that actually sets it apart from its pathetic contemporaries. The movement system? They call it Qinggong, the art of lightness, but it's really the art of transcendence. To run vertically up a wall, to glide for impossible distances, to use a sheer cliff as a momentary springboard for a deadly strike. This traversal isn't a mechanic you tick off. It is the visual poetry that finally delivers on the cinematic promise of classic martial arts films. The ability to leap from a rooftop, knock an arrow mid-air in beautiful slow motion, and rain down death before your feet even touch the cobblestones. That is raw, unfiltered, exhilarating power. But here's the true genius, and why most modern games fail. The weapon flexibility. We are not bound to a single identity. The umbrella is the perfect symbol of this shattered era, an object meant for gentle defense, now transformed into a whirling defense against betrayal. If you can't see the depth in that, you're looking at the wrong game. The deflection system creates a musical, high-stakes urgency to every single encounter. You are not fighting pixels. You are engaging in a demanding dance where the slightest misstep is rewarded only with a swift, cinematic death. Fail, and you will be forgotten. Part 3. The Final Whisper. Verdict and Conclusion. The scope is staggering. over 20 distinct regions, a map teeming with life, where the world dynamically reacts to the time, the weather, and most crucially, your reputation. This is where the game transcends the standard open-world template and dips into the chaotic reality of a true RPG, a world of genuine moral accountability. You can walk a noble path, or you can embrace the chaos, face severe bounties, and even bribe your way out of a dynamic judicial system. The freedom is truly dizzying, anchored by the comprehensive profession system. Become an architect who rebuilds a war-torn village, a compassionate doctor, or a merchant who exploits the shifting political landscape. Where Winds Meet is not just an ambitious Wuxia RPG. It is an act of historical imagination, a dramatic opera set in the ruins of an empire. It asks us to consider what courage truly looks like. Is it the dazzling, impossible deflection of a sword? Or is it the quiet, daily act of choosing to heal a stranger, knowing that chaos will simply return tomorrow? When the winds finally stop their endless meeting, and the dust settles on the remnants of the 5 dynasties, the only thing that remains is your legend. And that legend will be a story forged in the crucible of absolute, terrifying, beautiful freedom. This is the ultimate promise. This is the true weight of the sword. We wait, holding our breath, ready to begin the dance.
இப்போதான் நாங்க எப்போதும் படமாட்டோம் தப்பத்தான் நாங்க எப்போதும் படமாட்டோம் தப்பத்தான் அப்போதான் இப்போதான் என்ன அப்போதான் இப்போதான் மாமனிடம் பேசும்போது பயந்து பேசும் பெண்கள் அப்போ மாமனிடம் பேசும்போது அக்கம் பக்கம் பார்த்து பயந்து பேசும் பெண்கள் அப்போ இப்போ சாம்சங் போன் வாங்கி சிரெண்டு உள்ள போட்டு உமா கொடுக்குறாங்க இப்போ என்னது இப்போ சாம்சங் போன் வாங்கி சிரெண்டு உள்ள போட்டு உமா கொடுக்குறாங்க இப்போதான் நாங்க எப்போதும் படமாட்டோம் தப்பத்தான் நாங்க எப்போதும் படமாட்டோம் தப்பத்தான் அப்போதான் இப்போதான் என்னையம்மா அப்போதான் இப்போதான் இப்படி கேங்களேம்மா ஐயோ பொண்ணுங்களா இப்படி கேங்களேம்மா ஐயோ பொண்ணுங்களா இப்படி கேங்களேம்மா கட்டிக்கிட்டு நெற்றி பொட்டா வச்சுக்கிட்டு மகாலட்சுமி போல இருந்தாங்க அப்போ ஏமா பட்டு செல்லா கட்டிக்கிட்டு நெற்றி பொட்டா வச்சுக்கிட்டு மகாலட்சுமி போல இருந்தாங்க அப்போ